Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit, and I'm very glad that you're joining us this evening for our Jyoti Atman Ayurvedic healing meditation. I'd like to start out with a couple of announcements. First, this coming Friday will be a very simple Yoga Nidra meditation that you can listen to the recording of or on any occasion. And then the 22nd is going to mark the beginning of the spring Navaratri, or the 9 days of Mother Divine. And this spring, we're going to feature the Navadurga, the 9 forms of Durga. We'll be doing a puja and short satsang to each one of these forms of the Divine Mother each day. So on the weekdays, we'll be doing those at 7 p.m. starting on the 22nd. The weekend, Saturday and Sunday that's in the middle, we'll be doing our pujas at noon. So I hope that you can join us for that. And then on the 10th day, known as Victory Day, that'll be March 31st, I'll be doing the culminating puja at Shiva Sai Mandir, 1391 South Pennsylvania. And please look at shivamandir.org for more details on that. So again, welcome and namaste. Especially I want to say namaste to Mary, who's joining us. And anybody else who's tuning in right now, please feel free to say hello using the chat function on your screen. So, Jyoti Atman is an Ayurvedic healing process designed to utilize vibrational frequencies to restore balance and wholeness on the physical and energetic levels. The body and soul are regarded as an energetic prism to receive light and energy and refract it toward a desired purpose in the healing of the physical shell, the mind, the body, and the spirit. So as we do this meditation, you can certainly do it with the intention of healing something in yourself, or you can also do this meditation for healing somebody else close to you. But if you do that, please also include yourself in that healing process in this meditation. And vibrational frequencies that are no longer useful are dissipated, while helpful ones are reactivated to their original patterns of perfection. So I invite you now to find a comfortable position. You can be seated upright with a straight back on your mats, maybe with a cushion under your hips, using any other props that are necessary so that you can sit quietly for the next several minutes. You can also do this meditation lying on your back in Shavasana. In that case, you may want to have a pillow behind your head, maybe something under your knees to help the lower back. You may also want to have a blanket over you. Sometimes the body will lose heat in deep meditation. And very good. And yeah, you could also do this for somebody in what in Tibet is called the bardo, who has left their body recently as well. So I invite you to find that comfortable position. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Long, deep, clearing, slow, yogic breaths. And allow your body and mind to relax. Empty the mind. Focus your awareness on my voice and on the present moment. And as you lay there and breathe, there's really nothing for you to do. Just listen to the guidance of my voice. Let my voice carry your awareness to where it needs to go at this moment. And just open your own receptivity to the experience. I then invite you to take a moment now to call upon the powers of the divine in whatever form the divine speaks to you. And then I invite you to silently invite your spiritual lineage to be present, including your teachers, your gurus, and those individuals from the past and present who serve as examples to you in your life. And then I invite you to call upon Mother Earth and the Father Sky above. And then silently call upon the spirits of the mineral kingdom and the powers of the 6 kingdoms of life. And let this work be grounded in the energies of the earth. We call upon the Devic forces, known as light beings. We call upon the Devas and spirits of the 12 astrological archetypes, the sun, the moon, and the planets. And then I invite you to take a moment to again silently ask for divine guidance to accomplish the highest good. And remember again, if doing this process for somebody else, please make sure that you also include yourself in this healing process. So let this healing process be done for, and silently repeat your full name and the name of anyone close to you you're doing this for. And let our subtle bodies, soul, and higher self be present in this work, including all personal dimensions, past, present, and future. And we include in this healing the etheric body, the emotional body, the mental body, the causal body, the astral body, and the light body, those energy sheaths known as the koshas. And let the whole individual please attend. Please come from the past. Please come from the present and the future and beyond time in all dimensions and locations. And we call upon the soul's memory systems, all past impressions and karmas recorded over many lifetimes. And we call upon the soul's spiritual lineage group, those souls you have incarnated with over many, many lifetimes. We call upon the spirits connected with our blood lineage group, the spirits of our own families. And then take a moment now to offer gratitude to the forces we have called and those energies we are about to receive. And we ask now that the powers of the divine permeate every cell, every molecule, every atom in our being, and that every action and work be filled with the divine impulse, and let every thought be genuine. Let all that is no longer useful now be removed from within and around you, and may you walk the path of the highest purpose. The Divine Mother Father blesses you with the sacredness of divine energy, so that the original design of creation may be revitalized within us, and may we be guided toward the truth. And may our bodies, minds, and spirits be filled with the divine force known as Paramatman light. And may we be blessed in all ways to follow our highest destiny, to become a Jyoti Atman, a soul of light. And may we always be protected and guided by the powers of the divine in whatever form we are close to. And may this healing process resonate within our being. And we give gratitude now for this sacred blessing. So I invite you now to focus your awareness on the first chakra, the base of the spine. And here we also call upon the intake of prana, life force energies. And here we also access the musculoskeletal system. Please remove any karmic impressions which separate us from our own wholeness in the first chakra, and dissipate those impressions to universal energy. Focusing on the intake of prana into the body, let our awareness travel up Sushumna Nadi, along the spinal column, into all of the nadis, all of our energy channels, removing any obstacles to the circulation of pranic energy. Again, we access the musculoskeletal system, removing any strain patterns, energy vortices, and energy pockets, and dissipate them to universal substance. And at this time, I invite you to silently address any individual concerns involving any of those above areas. And please manifest now the divine Paramatman energy to restore the original patterns of perfection in the first chakra for the full intake and circulation of pranic energy and perfect form and function in the structures of the body. So I invite you now to bring your awareness to the area of the second chakra in the lower abdomen. And here we will access the reproductive system, our sexual energies, as well as our genetic codes. Please remove any karmic impressions which separate us from our own wholeness in the second chakra and dissipate those impressions to universal energy. We access the reproductive system, focusing on the free flow of sexual energy. And also the balance of male and female energies, regardless of gender. We access and address any sexual dysfunctions or issues. And we access into our DNA. And please remove all forms of limitation and karmic impressions from the genetic structure of each cell of our body. And I invite you now to quietly address any individual concerns surrounding the second chakra. And please manifest now the divine Paramatman energy to enliven and restore the original patterns of perfection in the second chakra, the reproductive system, and the genetic structure. Please recreate and manifest the totality of genetic material necessary for the highest form of human expression. So I invite you now to bring your awareness to the third chakra, the area of the navel and solar plexus. And here we will also access emotional expression. We access the digestive system and reconnect to a memory of wholeness. Please remove any karmic impressions which separate us from our own wholeness in the third chakra and dissipate those impressions to universal energy. And we focus on removing the patterns of storing emotions for themselves or for others. Please remove anything blocking us from being in the present. And we access the digestive system and the digestive capacity for each individual cell. moving in our awareness through the digestive system, removing anything not necessary for the highest good. And we ask each individual cell to release anything that is not useful for the highest good. And I invite you to once again to address any concerns regarding any of these areas surrounding the third chakra. So please manifest now the divine Paramatman light to enliven the original patterns of perfection in the third chakra for balanced emotional expression, perfect form and function in the digestive system, and perfect memories of wholeness. We reactivate the original patterns of perfection as necessary for our individual concerns. So now I invite you to bring your awareness up to your heart center, to the fourth chakra. We include the heart area, the divine Ka, which is the flame of the heart, associated with the sinoatrial nerve, and the circulatory and immune and lymphatic systems. Please remove any karmic impressions which separate us from our own wholeness in the fourth chakra and dissipate those impressions to universal energy. And let your awareness travel into the heart. And you will feel the basic impulse of our life forces directing us. And remove anything that is not pure, basic essence for our souls. We now move to the heart flame, the divine Ka in the heart, and remove any unnecessary coverings that prevents the divine flame from filling the body with its light. And please fill the heart with the fire of the divine Paramatman light, which resonates throughout our bodies. And let the fire move through the body to purify, cleanse, and reactivate each individual cell through the blood and circulatory systems. And we also fill the immune and lymphatic systems with this divine fire that burns away all impurities. Let our awareness travel through these systems with the intention of removing all impurities and letting them dissipate to universal energy. And I invite you now to address any individual concerns surrounding the heart chakra, our life force, our immune systems, our circulation, the blood. Please manifest now the divine Paramatman light to enliven the original patterns of perfection in the fourth chakra, for perfect form and function in the circulatory, immune, and lymphatic systems. And please fill our hearts with divine love. And may the divine fire of the heart forever burn radiantly as a full expression of the divine fire in human form. So now I invite you to bring your awareness up to the throat area, the fifth chakra. And in the fifth chakra, we include the throat area, our self-expression, our creativity, and also the respiratory system. Please remove any karmic impressions which separate us from our own wholeness in the fifth chakra and dissipate those impressions to universal energy. We travel into the throat to clear the way for the divine voice to sing through us, so that we may always speak the truth in full and let our words create wholeness in our surrounding environments. We access the respiratory system, moving in all directions, and remove any karmic impressions blocking the full intake of prana into every cell of the body. And please address any personal issues that you may have surrounding the fourth chakra, the heart, the throat, self-expression, respiration, and breath. And please manifest now the divine Paramatman light to enliven the original patterns of perfection in the fifth chakra for the absorption and circulation of prana and the manifestation of the highest creative force. And now I invite you to focus your attention to the sixth chakra in the forehead area. And we include here our visionary process and five senses, the nervous system and endocrine systems, the 12 pairs of cranial nerves, our pituitary and our pineal glands, our perceptions, our thyroid and parathyroid, and more. Please remove any karmic impressions which separate us from our own wholeness in the sixth chakra and dissipate those impressions to universal energy. We now remove any apparitions of duality from the visionary processes, following all five senses back to their points of origin. And we remove any karmic impressions which may be lodged there. And please fill all five senses and visionary processes with the divine Paramatman light, so they may always perceive unity instead of duality. We now access the nervous system throughout the body and traveling through each tiny fiber. Remove any karmic impressions recorded there. And let us be strengthened and revitalized in the nervous system with divine Paramatman light. We now access into the endocrine system and travel to each gland and remove any karmic impressions lodged there. And we focus now on the pineal gland in the third eye and travel deep into the origins of our species. And we remove all karmic impressions and traumas recorded there. And I invite you now to please address any individual concerns within that area. And please flood the pineal gland and all of the endocrine system with divine Paramatman light, so the whole body is filled with light. So now we travel to the seventh chakra at the crown of the head, and also all chakras above our heads. Imagining those energy centers as being like the tail of a peacock. As part of the seventh chakra, we include the area at the top of the head and above the head, extending in all directions, and the higher dimensional chakras. We reconnect ourselves with our own divinity and gain nourishment from that divine energy. We connect with our highest self. Please remove any karmic impressions which separate us from our own wholeness in the chakra and all chakras above the head, and dissipate the impressions to universal energy. Then moving upwards through the higher chakras, we reconnect them to their own divinity in the heart of the Divine Mother Father. And we now ask the divine Paramatman light to flow directly through the higher chakras, the seventh chakra, the pineal gland, and all of the chakras below, the throat, the heart, the abdomen, the pelvic region, the base of the spine. Offering gratitude as each chakra is illuminated and nourished with divine Paramatman radiance. And I invite you again to address any individual concerns in this area. And we bring our attention now to all chakras below the first chakra. This includes the area below the first chakra, extending in all directions, and the second and first dimensional chakras, where we reconnect with Mother Earth and gain nourishment from the earth. Imagine those energies like the roots of a tree. And please remove any karmic impressions which separate you from our own wholeness in the chakras below the first chakra and dissipate those impressions to universal energy. And let this include minor chakras in the hips, in the knees and the feet, and underneath the feet supporting us. You can imagine yourself standing upon a lotus. We now ask the divine Paramatman light to move through the second and first dimensional chakras, reconnect us with the blessed Mother Earth, who gladly receives all of her children. The second and first dimensional chakras are the atlas, which supports our third dimensional reality. This has a tremendous grounding effect for us as individuals, which helps bring higher dimensional healing into our physical realities. And as the Paramatman light grounds into Mother Earth, we offer her gratitude for the nourishment and support of her children. And we now ask the divine Paramatman light energy again move up through the first and second dimensional chakras and into the first chakra to flood it with the life force energy of the prana, hence completing our energy circuits. And now we focus upon astrological and directional influences. We now acknowledge and call forth the astrological and directional devas. And please remove all karmic impressions residing in and resulting from astrological influences, which separate us from our own wholeness. And again, dissipate those impressions to universal energy. And please manifest now the divine Paramatman light to shine through our cosmic bodies so the divine auspicious influences always shines in and around us. And we bring our attention to our light structure, our sacred geometry. Please remove all karmic impressions residing in the light structure in and around our bodies, which separate us from our own wholeness, and dissipate those impressions to universal energy. And please manifest now the divine Paramatman light to shine through all layers of the light structures and enliven the original patterns of perfection and balance within our beings. We now focus upon our alignment. Please remove any karmic impressions which separate us from our own wholeness in the process of alignment, dissipating those impressions to universal energy. Because we have changed the karmic patterns and frequencies of all the chakras and systems of the body and its relationship with the environment, it is now necessary for us to address the whole individual for the purpose of creating balance. And please manifest now the divine Paramatman light to enliven the original patterns of perfection in the alignment of the physical and subtle bodies, the earth, and all cosmic bodies. And may they be completely aligned with the divine purpose and manifest in our lives. And please bring into harmony all components of our own wholeness and our relationship with the cosmos. Seen as light, it would appear as a perfect spectrum, and heard as sound as a perfect harmonic chord. And may you be blessed to follow your highest destiny, to become a Jyoti Atman, a transcendental and eternal soul of light. And may we all be protected always by the radiance of the divine Paramatman light. And may the Jyoti Atman process resonate within our being, and full divinity be manifest within us. And we give gratitude for this very sacred blessing. Holy Jyoti Atman ritual. Holy Jyoti Atman ritual. Holy Jyoti Atman ritual. I invite you now to just let your breath return to normal. Just resting quietly in your space. Reconnecting with your body and resting for a time in stillness and in silence. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I invite you to slowly bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Acknowledging that divine presence in ourselves and in all things. Giving gratitude to ourselves for taking part in this process, knowing you can replay this broadcast at any time and do this meditation for yourself or for others. And then slowly opening your eyes, keeping a relaxed gaze. Namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much. And Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. So I thank you so very much for joining me this evening, and I hope you enjoyed that meditation. And I invite you to just keep your awareness open these next few days and notice the subtle effects of this meditation. And know that you can do it again and again as you have need. So I invite you to join me on Friday, 7 p.m. on YouTube for our monthly Yoga Nidra meditation. And again, this will be kind of an all-purpose Yoga Nidra that you can do again and again whenever you have need. And then I look forward to the upcoming Navaratri, the 9 days of the Divine Mother, and our honoring of the 9 forms of Durga. Till then, have a wonderful night. Again, thank you so very much for joining me. Namaste. Jai Mata Di. Good night.